Hey guys, it is Friday, October 30th, 2020. The temperature tonight was a cool 3 degrees Celsius with a wind chill of -1 degree Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit for any of my US viewers. My apologies for that. Also, my apologies because I walked right into a wind tunnel tonight and it was blowing everything around. Sorry about the noise disruptions. It does get a little bit dodgy at points. And I had to cut the video short because my gloves that I had on my hands were messing up with my gimbal, and so was the wind. Anyway, we're just walking down Barrington Street. That is the Bell Alliant building. Bell Alliant is in the East Coast, our telecommunications giant. It is an affiliate of Bell Canada. Going down Spring Garden Road. This is now Barrington Street. I figured if I keep narrating over this video, you're not going to hear the wind. So you guys get to put up with my lovely voice. So this is the old burial ground. It is the oldest non-indigenous burying spot, I guess, in Canada, dating back to 1749, which is the founding year of Halifax. Across the street is St. Matthew's United Church. At one time, the steeple could be seen from the harbor. That is my cat, if you can hear that. Anyway, let's just keep mosey on down Barrington Street. I'm hoping that I get to hide over the wind gusts that you will get to see. So, this is when I found out, oh, there's what it is. I couldn't get in because the gate was locked. That monument right behind it is the only monument in North America for the Sebastopol. I think that's how you pronounce it. It is one of the battles from the Boer War. So it's one of the only ones in North America that is commemorating something from the Boer War, because we had young soldiers from Halifax that fought in that war. Okay, I'm going back north on Barrington Street with the old burial ground on my right. Not sure why that they have cones in there. A lot of the graves do date back to the 1700s. Yeah, it's kind of spooky when it's dark and it's old. And I think because it is October 30th, they decided to keep the gates locked because it's Halloween weekend. So just to give you a little heads up about me, I am an East Coaster. I was born here in Nova Scotia, and I did spend my early 20s living in Toronto. But once you have salt water in your veins from the ocean, it calls you back, man. It calls you back. So I've been living back here in the city for about 24 years. I'm not going to tell you how old I am because a lady never tells you. All right, that's the glebe house for St. Mary's Basilica, which is the Archdiocese of the Roman Catholic Church here in Halifax. Now, originally this building, because I suck at camera operating in the wind, was the original campus for St. Mary's University, which is located now, currently in the south end of the city. Yeah, going down Barrington Street, to be honest, folks, it is a major wind tunnel. So bear with me here again, my apologies. Hopefully my incessant ramblings are distracting and covering over the wind. Anyway, so we're just going up past that. Now we're approaching up on the right-hand side of this street, which is the east side. Halifax is not built on a grid. It's still going on the old road system that they've had since the founding of the city. But that used to be the old Freemasons Hall. It is now 2 bars, 2 doors down, and I forget what the other bar is. It was, it used to be the Freemasons Hall up until maybe about 8 years ago. Then it turned into 2 little bars. Last week was Burger Week in Halifax. It got postponed from March because of COVID. And they usually put on really good burgers for that. Continuing down Barrington Street. Coming up straight ahead is a building, I forget, I think it was built in 1872, but right now it has one of my favorite Lebanese restaurants. It's a family-owned chain that's here in the city. It's called Meza. If you ever come out here, you'll find that the East Coast does have a high population of Middle Eastern folks. Oh, that's looking up towards Pizza Corner. I'm going to do that in a future video. Oops, sorry about that. I tripped over my own feet. I would say my channel should be called Bevy Stumbles, but Johnny already has that one. Shout out to Johnny Strides and his channels. So some relatively old buildings here. When I first moved back from Toronto in the mid-90s, I always thought that Barrington Street looked like Yonge Street in Toronto's little sister that just wanted to be just like Yonge Street, but not quite. That's the Green Lantern building. They're currently renovating all that. Green Lantern used to be, no, it's not the superhero. Sorry, folks. I'm not a DC girl. I'm a Marvel girl, so just put that out there. It used to be an old greasy spoon back during the war, and they just decided to name the building after that. Now we're coming up towards Sackville Street. So yes, there is a Sackville Street in our city as well. Off in the distance, that building I'm going to pan up to. I'm trying. The wind is killing me here, folks. The wind was killing me. That is the Roy building. That's been under construction for about the last 3 years. It's a high-end condo building for Halifax. That's all we're starting to get now. We're trying to compete, I guess, with the larger cities. Now, looking up, Argyle Street is up there. That's where all the bars are in the city. Yeah, once COVID gets done, that place is going to be hopping. Here comes Halifax Transit. And this is the end of my video, so I'm going to say thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe.